Give us a call. 866-376-8255 is the number. Let us know what you're picking up this morning. All right, let's get going with our very first item of the hour, the Bon Appetit DualAction Power Blender. When I say you are going to be able to do everything in this blender, I mean it. First of all, it is incredibly powerful. You're getting 8 blades with this. You are going to prepare everything from crushing ice down to making hot food like soups. It's amazing. Big, big customer pick. Great colors for you to choose from. And again, lowest price we've ever offered. $79.95. 2 flexible payments on this. Actually, how many? Nope, sorry. I just saw the 2 extra flexible payments for our President's Day weekend celebration. So even better, you are going to get this blender home for under $10. We have blue, we have red, we have green, and we have black still available. But again, lowest price we've ever done and under $20 to get this home. So I want to show you some delicious treats that you can prepare for yourself. So I'm going to invite Kelly O'Neill out here to give us some inspiration. Maybe make something yummy to snack on.
Yeah, something yummy is always a good idea.
Exactly. Let's do it.
All righty.
Okay, so what are we doing first?
You've heard about how powerful this is, but let's go ahead and let's get back to the basics. Because whether you really want to make a great meal or maybe you just want to snack, everybody loves a milkshake. Am I right on that, Carrie?
I know nobody that doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you know what?
I do.
It's so funny because milkshakes are something so simple and so easy to make, but so often, even when you put those frozen fruits in there, what do you get? You get that big chunk of the frozen fruit or the ice. Right. So we decided, why not take you back to the basics? Let's make something really great, and I want you to see how easy it is. Basically, the rule of thumb with this blender is you throw it in there and you press the button. That's it. It's that simple.
Okay.
It's got 3 great features right on the front. So basically, you can or you can go ahead and you can heat it up to high. Now, this is 1.3 horsepower, and I want you to hear how it's going to ramp right up. Proud of that because, of course, when there's horsepower, there's power. 1.3, I mean, come on, that's like the horse and its pony are running your blender.
Okay. It really, it was on for about 5 seconds and it pulverized everything inside of that. And my blender, if I would have put frozen strawberries in it, it would have thrown some of the strawberries around in the blender. It would not have done this. Look at how beautiful and creamy that is.
And just delicious. And again, that was frozen fruit. And so it's nice because you're getting all that full flavor. And the sweet spot with the 1,000 watts is this. Other blenders out there create too much friction and they heat up the ingredients. I don't want a hot milkshake. You don't want a hot milkshake. You want it creamy and delicious every time. I mean, perfect, right?
That was in just a few seconds. So you can make delicious milkshakes. Make them a little healthier with skim milk or your favorite,
Throw protein powder in there, whatever you want.
Almond milk, absolutely. Your protein shakes. Okay, what are we doing now?
Okay, so
we're grinding coffee.
So here again, we were talking about how this machine's different because it does not create too much friction. Normally, you would be absolutely crazy to go ahead and put coffee beans in a blender because they would stick. They would actually heat up because of the friction. Again, 1.3 horsepower with the 8 counter-rotating blades. What happens with those counter-rotating blades are, they're actually pulling the beans in.
Oh my gosh.
And you can see how they're making that beautiful ground coffee. Now that's on low. Let's go ahead and kick it up to high. And you can see how the vortex is pulling the beans through.
Down in the center.
And that is the vortex power. So this is a great visual for you to see how those blades are constantly rotating against each other. And I mean, this Carrie is very quick. And how great would it be to get rid of those other appliances in the kitchen that you're not using, have your blender out there and use it all the time. So whether you just need to grind some coffee or you want to make a quick soup or a milkshake, this is your go-to appliance from day in, day out. Look at that thing.
Look at that. It did the entire blender. You should see the force from the top. Right. It's rolling all of the coffee beans down into the center. That's pretty amazing. All right. Let's show you some features here for a second, because you literally are going to be doing everything with this blender.
You can do everything, whether it's a snack or a full meal or just grinding coffee. So you'll notice right off the bat, it's got those 8 counter-rotating blades. Those are essential because it's creating a vortex. It's pulling those ingredients into making sure that even your ice is crushed perfectly. Again, that high feature with the 1,000 watts got that metal drive system to just keep pulling in those ingredients, make it perfect and smooth, whether it's for a vegetable puree or your sauces. I mean, this blender is going to do it all for you. And just to go back to our point, look at how beautifully ground this coffee is.
That is so impressive.
And I mean, let's see if I can even get it to all fit on the plate.
Wow.
Perfect. And you're seeing it's not sticking to the bottom, and that is testimony in and of itself. A lot of coffee grinders out there cannot even claim that. Now, I'm going to spin this because I want you to kind of get a messy visual. Excuse me for a little bit of the dust in there. Do you see those 8 blades? They're purposely moving in opposite directions. That's the vortex power. Now, here's the other little kicker I want you to see on the other side. I'm going to flip it this way. This is a metal drive system. Metal on metal into the base. That means that it's built to last, it's not going to burn out. And speaking of not going to burn out, Carrie, this even has a perfect PTC overheating system. Now again, you'll see those 8 blades counter-rotating to make sure that all those ingredients, whether it's your crushed ice or your smoothies, are perfectly coming out every single time. Those 1,000 watts of power are absolutely pulverizing those ice cubes to perfection.
Wow.
Forget chewing your smoothies.
So, exactly. It's so quick.
It's so quick.
I cannot believe how quick it look at how much coffee grounds
that was a full pound of coffee we just threw in there.
That's pretty amazing. It really professional grade quality essentially is what you're getting for $79.95. This is a $160 blender from a company like Bon Appetit. We know Bon Appetit. We've been trusting them for many years to bring us amazing recipes, amazing creation. Everything that Bon Appetit brings to us here at HSN is exclusive and tested in the Bon Appetit test kitchen. So by professional chefs, mind you, so you know you're getting something that's amazing.
Exactly right, because we really wanted to focus on what are the key elements that we need to have in a blender, because you need to have those at home as well. It needs to be reliable, it needs to be powerful, but it has to have that perfect balance. It needs to crush and pulverize the ingredients without heating them up. I mean, look at these beautiful
And what is
smoothies.
that?
This is a lovely blueberry yogurt smoothie. We put some protein powder and flaxseed in there. Again, so smooth, even with those seeds we put in there. The rule of thumb that we always say with this blender is if you can cut it with a knife, you can toss it in the blender, it can liquefy it for you.
And so easily, yeah. If you've ever made yourself a smoothie, a protein shake, and you drink it and then you realize there's still giant pieces of fruit inside it or giant pieces of ice inside of it. In a fraction of the time, you have those 8 blades and that extra strong horsepower annihilating anything that you're putting in there.
And you know what? I love what you're talking about, Carrie, about having to chew the ingredients or having the ice hit you in the face. How many of you at home happen to do this? You've got your blender going and you're in there.
Yes.
That's so dangerous. Please stop doing that. Let's just get a great blender at home, and then all you have to do with the press of the button, it's going to turn these vegetables into gorgeous gazpacho. And again, these are vegetables that are whole. There's no trick here. We threw them in with a little bit of garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and beautiful gazpacho in a matter of seconds.
I counted to about 4. And did you see how stable this was?
Yes.
It wasn't shaking around the table. It's
a great
professional grade that's so powerful. I do want to say again, too, you can get the color to customize it to your own kitchen decor. That's a fun thing about Bon Appetit. If you have other Bon Appetit items, you can match those items by getting either the blue, the red, the green, the orange, or the silver. Do we still have all the colors still available? I guess we do.
I can't get over this price, by the way.
I seriously, $79.95. 4 flex just for this weekend, and the biggest markdown that we've ever done. Quite honestly, such a professional grade blender being brought down to the point of a blender that it would be nowhere near this horsepower, would be nowhere near this capacity. So this is very exciting. Get this home for under $20.
And you know, that blows my mind, because truly, the blenders that we compare this to not only are much more expensive in price, they create friction. Now, that's the last thing you want when you want to make a delicious frozen beverage. When you try to make a beverage like this, making a nice pina colada, what will happen is the ice will get heated up, and then it's just a big lumpy mess. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay, this is going to be gorgeous and smooth every single time, perfect for entertaining. Now, I want you to see the pulse speed here again. It's perfect, it's quick, it's precise, it's sharp, just what you need. But let's get this puppy going. You're just going to hit that high. You hear it ramping up. It's that 1.3 horsepower, so 1,000 watts, that are creating that perfect vortex to make it beautiful and smooth every single time. And make no mistake about the capacity on this thing. This is half gallon, 1.75 liters.
Wow.
That's perfect for entertaining.
Exactly. So if you are making pina coladas,
right,
you're making them for everybody in one shot.
Speaking of one shot, you read my mind. What we also love is if you look at the inside of the little cap, it's got the measurements. See if you can get that, I apologize. All right, but regardless, the measurements are on there. So if you are making adult beverages and you want to add a few little mix-ins, you can go ahead and measure that perfect amount so it's precise every single time.
Nice.
Every detail counts, Carrie.
Absolutely. Lowest price we've ever done on this. It's so quick. It's so easy. When you are preparing meals at home, and in the beginning of the year, we have our New Year's resolutions to eat healthier, to save money by eating at home, you got to have the best professional grade tools.
Yes.
You have to have the tools that make you want to prepare at home because it's easier and it's faster and it's efficient. This is absolutely that. At $160, it was a great buy. At $79.95 with 4 flex just for this weekend, it's absolutely a steal.
Truly.
You have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. If you have, I still have the old school blender. I mean, if you have that, you know what I'm talking about. The small capacity, the limited amount of power. You're still chewing things up in your shakes. It can't tackle the ice. Within a few moments, this, like I said, annihilates whatever you put in it.
Truly. And whether you want to do a nice frozen beverage or you want to do a hot soup.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Totally possible. So basically, because of the high-quality BPA-free Triton that we have, yes, you can put hot soups in here. And the exact same way you would treat a smoothie is the way you're going to treat your soups. Again, you can just come on over, click your little button, and you'll see how that vortex is pulling in all the ingredients. And quicker than truly I can explain it, it's already done. I mean, that's how fast this thing is, and it's built to last. So time in and time again, your smoothies, your soups, your purees, your coffee, for that matter, everything will be either ground or smooth to perfection as you desire. And I mean, it doesn't get easier than one press cooking.
Look at that.
I mean, that
delicious.
was sorry I missed the bowl a little bit there.
But hey,
talk about
okay. I'll miss my mouth when I eat it.
But see, this is the way cooking should be. It should be easy, reliable. It should be something that you look forward to and can do with confidence. It shouldn't be complicated or stressful.
Absolutely,
you know?
yes. So I do need to let you know we're very busy on our phone lines at this moment. So please stay in the ordering process, especially if you want to get the black, because that is the most limited. Otherwise, the green, which I love that this green. Vibrant green.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Just like to point that out.
That's you're
going to be
party right
on trend then.
Yes, your silver, your orange, and that deep blue is a great option if you're not able to get your hands on the black. But under $20, that goes away at the end of the weekend. Bon Appetit is the name that we trust to bring us high quality items because they are tested by professional chefs in the Bon Appetit test kitchen. So nothing that we bring to here that Bon Appetit brings here to HSN has not been tested in their test kitchen. So,
and okay, so you've seen us do the coffee grinds. We're going to do something else a little bit crazy. Oh, actually, I think we're going to switch to animation. So just to recap one more time, you'll notice how this is the machine that's got the perfect combination of the 8 counteraction rotating blades, 1.3 horsepower. With a press of a button, your whole vegetables will go to a beautiful smoothie in a matter of no time. Full of flavor and not full of those chunks of ice which you don't want to chew.
Yes, and you're making your hot soups as well, so it's doing it all for you for under $20 a month for 4 months. 276-733 is your item number. I cannot believe we have this big of a markdown on this professional grade blender. It really is exciting, but going very quickly. All right, Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
How very, very exciting. 276-733 again is your item number. Now.